Croasty! What sort of intentions do you have while coming back to us this time?
So, what are you guys planning to do now that you know the secret of Uzume and this dimension?
You don't even need to ask. We're just gonna go and defeat the other Uzume.
Like, is that cool though? If you do that, Zero Dimension is gonna disappear along with Heart Dimension. Then, since Uzume and Umio are living there, them and all the other people will vanish. Poof. Will you feel alright doing that to them?
That can't be!
Come on, were you numbskulls paying attention? This world is with Uzume. If she disappears, it's pretty obvious this place will go too. Man, what a heavy situation, right? If you leave her, Hyperdimension's screwed. If you save your world, Heart Dimension's gone. Game industry is standing at a fork in the road of history right now. What choice are you CPUs gonna make?
You're terrible, Croasty. We couldn't possibly choose.
I know. I bet this is the pattern where after your decisions appear, a few seconds later a third option pops up. Ooh, I see. So that means the path to the happy ending is with that third option.
You guys have nothing but games for brains. But you better give your answer soon. If you do nothing, the fusion of the two dimensions will just happen.
Why? Why must the world hunt Uzume so? What has she possibly done to it?
Well, she had it coming. She almost destroyed Hyperdimension once. It's not strange that her actions would come back to haunt her.
What do you mean?
What? You hadn't figured it out yet? You remember those reports Nepgear was gathering, right? Those are about Uzume.
What?
You guys were so slow in catching on. So I tried repairing Uzume and the data, but even then you guys still don't get it. She did something to gain the hatred of the whole world. It's not weird if that ends up sticking to her as a curse, right? Oh dear, there she goes.
What should we do, Nep?
We're going after her, of course. She's already in shock over knowing her real identity, and now learning this, we can't leave her alone in that state. Hey, let's try going here. I'm getting fired up.
What shall I do? You got this?
What are you doing?
It's my turn! Let's go! Didn't think you'd be... This is the power of a CPU, you know.
I choose you.
You actually think you can beat me? What shall I do? I've got you! It's my turn! Ha!
Feel, please. You need this more than I do.
What the hell do you say?
Bad! I'm more than enough. I'll end this. Disappear! What a win! What shall I do? I've got you. Strength first. Ask questions.
Weak. Level up.
Level up! I feel like I've gotten stronger. Level up!
going here.
You believe you can win against me? I'll finish it this turn. Ha! Child's play!
All up.
You wanna be starting what something? What the hell you say?
My turn.
My turn.
I will attack. Are you ready? Checkmate. I win.
It's not good to push yourself too hard.
Can't we just hang out here? I choose you.
So, who wants to be defeated first? Are you ready? Now, who's my opponent?
My turn.
What the hell you say?
My turn. Now, who to choose? There's no need to fight to the end.
I choose. Let's do our best. I choose you.
Now, let us go together. Strike first, ask questions later. Ha! Child's play!
You wanna be starting something?
I'm more than enough.
I'll admit. I'll take credit for that one.
do? I've been under.
Let's try going here.
I'm fine.
Let's try going here.
Now, let us go together. Now, who's my opponent?
I'll nip you all up.
You wanna be starting something? What the hell you say?
Now, who should I fight? What a
I've
wimp!
been waiting.
I will
Easy
attack.
peasy.
Are you ready? Who's next first? Ask questions later.
You wanna be
I'll crush you! Now, who should I fight? Don't underestimate this as a CPU's power.
I choose you! Can't we just hang out here? I choose you! Can't we just hang out here? Can't we just hang out here? I choose you! Let's try going here. Let's try going here. I choose you! Let's get it done! Wonder what's inside. I'd like a younger sis like Nepgear, too. I wonder if Nepgear would like to become my sis. How's it look? Jump! Like a kangaroo! Boing! Like a kangaroo! wonder what's inside. Boing! 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 Like a kangaroo! Boing! 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 Jump! Boing! Found an item. Like a kangaroo! Boing! Like a kangaroo! Jump! Boing! Leave the healing to me! Jump! There she is! Uzume's over there! Nice find, me. Your eyesight's great, you being me and all. Aw, you're just flattering me. I'm not as good as my CPU self. Come on, you're too humble for being me. This is when you gotta say, 'cause I'm the protagonist. Eat that! Like, ooh, that sounds pretty fun. Hey, how about this? Let's say it together. Ready? 1, 2... 'Cause we're the protagonists. Eat that!
I feel my sanity collapsing!
Uzume's more important right now than the Neptunes messing around.
But what can we possibly say to console her? I cannot find the words.
Then please, allow me to go alone. I've been with Uzume for a long time, and as I'm not a CPU, it may be easier for her to listen to me.
Damn it! What the hell is this? In the past, I nearly destroyed Hyperdimension, earned the entire world's hatred, then got sealed away. On top of that, I'm nothing but scraps that broke off from the sealed me. And in the end, I gotta defeat myself, or the 2 dimensions will fuse. But if I disappear, so will the 0 dimension, and me. I don't want this anymore. I don't want to think of anything anymore.
Why is it always Uzume? Why is it me? Uzume just wanted to grant everyone's dreams and live happily together. Uzume can't decide. Uzume's a CPU. It's her job to protect everyone in Zero Dimension. What does she do? Someone tell her. Someone answer her. No, it hurts. She wants to die. Let her die. She doesn't want to think. Oh, someone save her. Save me. Save her, Umio.
Did you call for me, Uzume?
Umio? Why are you here?
It's not like you to return to your normal speech on your own.
Umio? Umio!
Don't you already know? I would follow you for a lifetime. My deepest wish is to see your dreams come true, and to be next to you when they do. Even if you end up in a nightmare, Uzume. People do eventually wake from nightmares, so please, let's wake up together. Are you all right now?
Yeah, I showed you something real pathetic, but thanks to you, I feel a lot better.
Uzume, if my thoughts are correct, you may be a piece of your conscience that broke away from your soul, infected with delusion, hatred.
I'm my conscience?
Yin and Yang. With all things in the universe, there are these two opposite sides. The human mind is no exception. After you left, Krar told us how the reports we found with Gearsy were the records of you that were erased from hyperdimension. It is true that the actions of those who did not think well of you were written there. However, the voices of those who were anxious for you were much larger in volume. You didn't try to destroy the world because of your hatred. You learned how you couldn't control your powers, and for the sake of the world, you willingly chose to be sealed away.
I had no idea the reports contained that.
I cannot know what's held in the memories you've regained, but don't be fooled by them. Memories are ambiguous and fleeting. The passage of time can change your interpretation for better or worse. You mustn't look at the past with disdain.
Uzume, from today onwards, you will be working with this man on a grassroots publicity campaign.
It's a pleasure to work with you.
Planetoon's amazing! Uzume is so cute!
I have a favor to ask, everyone. If you see our CPU pulling a pull wagon, please call to her with, Lady Uzume!
Lady Uzume!
Lady Uzume!
I can't move into Planetoon anymore? No, please, let me live in Planetoon!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Guess it can't be helped.
Lady Uzume. No. Uzume. Let's make this a wonderful nation.
Lady Uzume's illusion powers went out of control again.
Is there no way to save Uzume?
Lady Uzume's assassination apparently ended in failure.
Again, huh? If we don't do something soon, the nation will be destroyed.
Thank goodness.
She was such a good girl, too. Why did it end up like this?
Grandma, can't we save Uzume?
There she is! It's Uzume!
Uzume! Watch out! Ugh! I'm so glad. You're safe, Uzume. Don't cry. I'm here for you. My deepest wish is to see your dreams come true. And to be with you on the day that they do. So as long as you're safe.
So you truly wish to be sealed. I understand. And I apologize. No matter if it takes tens, hundreds of years, I will find a way to seal your powers. Until then, it will be but a short parting.
I remember it now, Umio. The world was this kind to me.
Wait just a second!
Gah! Nepsi?
Objection! I object to those memories.
We had such a nice mood going. What is the matter so suddenly?
It isn't sudden. You both tried to let it go by, but there was an important plot point there.
Plot point? Do you mean Histoire?
Not that. It's the words of the gentleman you seem close to in your flashback.
My deepest wish is to see your dreams come true, and to be with you on the day that they do. They're exactly the same as Umio's lines.
This means that Umio equals the man that showed up in the flashback then, right?
Umio protected Uzume and lost his life, but because of the regret and emotions they both had, he reincarnated. I think that's right.
That plot could work. Not only that, but it scores high points in a tragic romance from him not being human. This is definitely going to be the plot for my next Rookie Novelist Award entry.
I know our series is prolific, but I never thought we'd see pure love in a game I star in. As a protagonist, how careless of me. At this rate, the only option I have is to roast him and eat him off the main cast. Yeah, it'd be totally unacceptable if, through a fluke, the series goes off the rails and the next game stars a young Umio in some harem title.
Calm down, you guys. Why are you guys here? And how the hell do you know about my flashback?
We came along with Umio, and we were here from the very beginning, actually.
Then, you heard me cry, too?
Yep, we heard it all as clear as day. Oh, and I'm a little late, but here's a handkerchief.
Gah!
By the way, your flashback was being projected behind you the entire time, Uzume. I mean, I thought the whole heart dimension plot point was confusing and bothersome, but it's pretty entertaining for times like these.
No way!
You got to peek into our minds, so it's fair and square now.
Just kill me!
Have you calmed down somewhat, Uzume?
Yeah, finally. But heart dimension and hyper dimension. Now that I remembered all that, I can't choose one over the other.
Don't worry about that. The protagonist Neptune here has found our third option. Ooh, little me is amazing. Tell us all about it. The other Uzume, oh, that's a mouthful. She's dark and is Uzume's opposite, so for now, I'll call her Kurome Ankokuboshi.
As expected of the same person, even their naming sense is the same.
If she becomes evil, then we could just cancel it out and purify her with sheer energy, like with Avimojas.
I see. It's true that if the dark powers of negative energy is the cause, then the light powers of share energy should erase it.
But will it be that easy? She's absorbed the entire world's negative energy for decades.
The magnitude of stored energy's way too different. Worst case, it's possible our energy will be erased instead.
But this is the only way we have that could save both dimensions.
What will you do, Uzume?
Sounds good. I'm on board with it. I never shy out of a tough gamble.
Then there's no reason for us not to join in on this plan. But how will we go about it? She's not the kind of opponent we can take head-on.
No, we can do it if it takes place in this world.
How do you mean?
This is literally inside Kurome's heart. If negative energy's accumulated in her soul, then we can just purify this world.
I see.